So many network marketers fall in love with a health and wellness product, and then they realize that there's an incredible opportunity to build the lifestyle and income of their dreams. But what happens when you get started and you run out of friends and family to talk to, and what you're doing on social media just isn't quite getting you where you want to be? Well, the truth is, it's probably not your fault. It just takes a little marketing know-how that you may not be getting from anywhere else. So on this podcast, I'm sharing with you the secrets that I've been able to learn from all of my top earner friends and mentors. I'm pulling back the curtain on exactly what it takes to get people excited about the wellness products that you have to offer, to help people improve their lives, and to get you to the rank that you want to be at. My name is Soraya Goddard, and this is Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Hello, everybody. It's Soraya Goddard here. I am talking to you today about Instagram, which I haven't talked about in quite a few episodes. So I'm really excited about this because people have been asking me so much on Instagram lately, and I realized that I didn't purposely try to get away from that kind of content. You guys know Instagram is my favorite, even though I'm actually recording this on Facebook and then I put it on my podcast. Let's talk about Instagram followers. It's been a while. Instagram is a platform that changes a lot. Instagram is a platform that you kind of have to keep up on. So let's just check in. Let's talk about what's working now. It's a lot of the same that was working before, so it's not super crazy. But I get a lot of messages about what do I do with people who follow me? What do I do with people who follow me? And I think when people are asking this, what they're really asking is, how do I have a genuine conversation with somebody? How do I start a conversation? And so I think before I give you all of my tips, right, I'm going to give you all sorts of really specific, actionable tips. But before I do that, I want to share with you guys, my screen's been all weird here. There we go. Okay. I want to share with you guys, I don't know what's going on with my screen. I'm going to keep going. Anyways, I want to share with you guys some tips about how you can think about your approach. A lot of people overthink how to have a conversation. Okay, so let me just give you some generic tips to start off with, and then we'll get into the specifics. There we go. Now my video is working again. Okay, great. So the first thing to think about really is, what would you do if you met this person in real life? Like if you get a new follower or somehow you're connected to somebody on the gram, how would you talk to them if they were standing in front of you? So pretend that there's no phone there. Pretend like that person has just walked up to you and you have to start a conversation with them. What would you say? It's probably something along the lines of, hey, what's going on? And then you would find something in common to talk about, right? Super easy. That's probably a good start. So if you take nothing else from this, that is a great place to start when you have no idea what to do. And quite frankly, I almost even hesitated to make this recording because I figured, I just don't like giving people a lot of scripts or a lot of tips on specifically what to do, because I feel like people then forget how to be a human. You know what I mean? I hope you guys know what I mean. So if you are someone who gets paralyzed in conversation, I think it's helpful to start reminding yourself that there is a human on the other side of the phone, and it's really simple to just reach out and say, what's up? I think that the best compliment that I could ever get while I'm DMing someone is, wow, it's so much fun to talk to you, or wow, I feel like we're hanging out, or wow, this is really easy, or this is a conversation that is so much fun to have. Those are the best kind of compliments, because that's just it's a recognition of me being normal when I direct message someone. And don't get me wrong, if I'm in a rush or something, sometimes my true personality doesn't come through all 100% of the time in the DM. But if you guys have ever DM'd me, chances are you're going to get back something that is like what I would say in real life, maybe a shortened version of it, but it's basically the same thing. So again, I'm trying to give you permission to just be yourself, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's get into some actionable tips. So let's talk about Instagram followers and all sorts of things that you can say to them. So first of all, you kind of need to realize that a lot of Instagram followers are not real people. Okay, so you might have used a hashtag that attracted a bunch of automated software. You might have clicked on something or followed someone that triggered a whole bunch of kind of fake followers, and that's fine. You should waste 0.0 amount of energy on worrying about whether you have a bunch of bots following you or a bunch of followers that are going to follow you and then unfollow you 3 days later. It does not matter. Do not worry about that. But it is worthy, if you're going to spend your time in the DM, to figure out whether or not the person who is following you is actually a real human being. And there's no real super big way to tell, but typically if you go back over to that person's account and you see that they have a profile picture that's of them and they have pictures that are actually of them and it kind of just feels like a real human being, then great, go ahead and message them. And you can, look and decide whether or not you want to start a Instagram relationship with this person, right? Is this someone worthy of chatting up? If it's someone who you never want to do business with, then don't worry about it. Don't waste your time. And I understand that some people are going to be like, well, how do you know until you talk with them? Well, just make a call, right? If it's someone who you probably wouldn't hang out with, you probably don't want to do business with them either. That's my rule. So if you don't want to hang out with that person, forget it, move on. Okay, so you can use your spidey senses to figure out whether it's a real person or not. Then the next thing you want to do is you want to go to their profile. You want to pull up their feed, or maybe go into their stories if you want, and get a sense of what they're about. Do they like puppies? Do they talk about their work all the time? Are they in the gym all the time? What are the things that they're posting about? See if you can find something in common. That is what I am always looking for. I'm looking for something that I think is really interesting about the person, or something that I think we might have in common, or something that I just want to learn about. I was actually chatting with someone tonight and I noticed that she lived in Alaska, and I was genuinely interested about that. I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. You live in Alaska. That's a great starting point for a conversation. So go to their profile and see if you can find something that might be interesting. Okay. Then I would highly recommend you like some of their content and then you genuinely actually comment on some things. So what this could look like is you put 2 or 3 hearts on some strategically, picked pictures, maybe pictures of them and their face, and then go and actually comment with a thoughtful comment, a short little sentence on 1 or 2 of their posts. And what that does is a couple things. Number 1, it lets the other person know that you are human, you are here, you see them, you're paying attention to them. And that's really all people want on Instagram, right? Is for people to pay attention to them and to love on them. So give them some love. Then this is also going to signal to them that you are actually paying close attention and you're a real human being, so that when you get in their DM, they realize that you're not just an autoresponder or some sort of weird software, right? So then you want to go back to their DM and just give a little quick intro, just like you would if you were at a cocktail party or a networking event, or you met someone who was new to your office or something like that. You would just go, hey, Sarah, thanks for the connection. Your puppy is super adorable. What's her name? It doesn't have to be anything big and profound, right? Totally simple, just a first something to let that person know that you are a human and you're on Instagram and you want to chat with them. Now, this is not something that I recommend you spend 18 hours a day doing, right? Because this will never result in anything. But if you do 15, 20 minutes of just chatting people up on Instagram every single day. If you have an hour, by all means, do an hour. But if you do this every single day, you will start to become connected with a lot of amazing humans. Trust me, I don't have a whole lot of time to just sit there and chat people up, but I always, 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 always send people messages in the DM. And it's really important to me because it shows them that I'm paying attention. People love conversation. You will easily build rapport with people. So you build up that know, like, and trust factor over time. And people get to know that you are a human that is reachable over Instagram. And over time, this compounds. It also teaches Instagram that you engage with people. Therefore, you will get more engagement back because the things that we demonstrate, we get back in return. The things that we believe in, we get back in return. So that is always a good idea too, just if you want to have a presence on Instagram. And so some of you guys are like, okay, well now what though? How do I convert them into a customer? Well, at this point, you need to find a pain point. Now that you've gotten yourself in their inbox, now that you have built a relationship, or at least put your foot in the door, and you have the beginnings of a relationship, now it's just a matter of time for you to find a pain point. Sometimes this takes 1 day. Sometimes this takes a little bit more time. There are many ways to do that. But you've got to find a pain point that is either them teaching you about a pain point and sharing a pain point with you, and then you offering a potential solution, or you actually asking about a pain point and then offering a solution. Either way, that's kind of how you make a sale in network marketing. That's about it. So there's a little bit different techniques for, different products and different people and different businesses, but it's all generally the same. You find a pain point, because offering things without a pain point can sometimes get a little awkward. Not necessarily ineffective, but it is a little bit more difficult. Find a pain point, offer a potential solution, or ask if they have a pain point and then offer a potential solution. And that's really it, guys. That's the formula. So I hope that helped you. I hope that helped you see that DMing people and really, making friends on the interwebs is not that difficult. It really is not. I think where people get into trouble is they forget how to talk like a human, and they forget that people are just looking to make connections, right? That's really it. Now, some of you guys are going to be like, oh my God, but some person pitched me. Okay, cool. If you're not into their pitch, then just say no and move on. There are, I don't know how many millions and millions, if not billions of people on Facebook and Instagram. So it's okay. You can certainly find another person. All right, guys, those are my tips to get into someone's DM and start a conversation when you get a new follower or someone who you're connected to on Instagram. I really hoped it helped. I go into all this kind of stuff in crazy detail in Social Media Sales Secrets. Social Media Sales Secrets is the place that I have created because I kept getting all these questions about how to build your business on social media. So if you are looking to build your business on social media, if you are frustrated with what you're currently being taught, or you don't know why what you're currently doing is not working for you, then I would invite you to come in. It's a paid group, a very low cost, affordable in everyone's budget. And I go live once a week with a specific lesson, masterclass, Q&A session, or social media review. I rotate those every single week so that you can get an idea of what is effective on social media, how you can apply it to your business, and how you can show up and build an audience. These are the things that I have done to build myself, my own business, from literally no social media presence whatsoever, wasn't on Facebook, was only on Instagram barely, to now social media is my one source of leads and pretty much the only way that I enroll people into my business because it works with my lifestyle. So if that's something that you guys want to explore and you're struggling with where you are right now, or you just want to level up a little bit, maybe what you're doing is working intermittently but not working consistently, then go to www.socialmediasalessecrets.com, jump on in the group. You get instant access to all the content, hours and hours and hours and hours. I don't know how many hours of content there is right now. It's all separated in an account by topic, and you can go and pick and choose, and then you can jump on the live trainings and the schedules in the group. So hope to see you guys in there. I really appreciate you. If you found this helpful, then let me know. You can either screenshot this and upload it into your Instagram stories and tag me in it, or just send me a DM since we're talking about the DMs. Follow me at Soraya Goddard. I just gave you way too many things to do. Bottom line, let me know if this is working for you. That's it. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye. Hey friends, I hope you enjoyed Secrets to Marketing Your Wellness MLM. Before you go though, I have something for you. If you are looking to grow your audience online via social media so that you can have people getting excited about your products and reaching out to you to learn more, then you need my cheat sheet that has 50 health and wellness Facebook Live topics that will attract an audience to you. It also walks you through the secret 4-part formula that you can follow on both Facebook and Instagram that is proven to have people reaching out to you. And when you get it, I am also sending you guys an audio file for those of you who love to listen to the information on the go. You can get both of those things at www.sorayagoddard.com/podcast. Again, that's sorayagoddard.com/podcast. SORAYAGODDARD.com/podcast. Thanks so much. Chat soon.